Day 4, Tuesday morning. Already on my way up to where? Temple number 20, Kakurinji, I think? I am really horrible with names. Trying the walking path this time with pushing my bike. Hopefully that turns out about 2.5 kilometers. Right. So this is the steepest section I've encountered so far, but it's been coming up for maybe 1 kilometer or 2 kilometers now. Still have 1.5 kilometers, but I've encountered stairs. But I've come too far to turn back now. I'm just going to keep pushing my bike. Right, here we are at temple number 20, Kakurinji. On top of another mountaintop. So high. So much pushing of my bike. So main gate to Kakurinji. With the guardians. Oh, I didn't see those first. 2 cranes. Apparently the story behind this temple is that crap, I forget his name now, but the main Buddhist figure who founded and rebuilt most of these temples originally, 1,200 years ago or so, I think. Well, when he came here, he found 2 cranes protecting a small statue of a kind of a Buddhist figure, a Buddhist figurine with their wings. And so this guy built a larger statue of the same figure and then put the small figure inside of it and enshrined it like that. Or so my guidebook tells me. Yeah, look at that. Getting a bit of a breeze, that's really nice. Oh yeah, last night I tried to edit the video, but I think it was too long and I had trouble saving it, so I think I'm going to try another program when I have time, or I will cut it up into smaller parts and upload it like that, maybe. Because I tried to do all 3 of the last days together. Maybe I'll have to divide them into 1-day sections. And yes, very nice temple grounds, lots of trees, and more up. Just on my way to temple number 21. Had a nice long downhill ride of me squeezing the brakes. I have to make sure that my brakes stay in good condition. And crossing this bridge. And soon I'll have to start pushing my bike again, I'm sure. Pretty sure I have to go top of some mountain again soon here. Still on my way to temple number 21. but just thought I'd share some of the scenery. Kind of up in mountains, running along a creek, bubbling creek. Path is pretty decent, flat, kind of paved, like an old style cement. And at many points I can still ride it, so I'm making decent time. But it's just so beautiful up here too. Well, like I said before, knew that trail wouldn't last forever. So I've been coming upstairs for a little bit and still got who knows how much further to go. There's my bike and my hat, which I'm thinking about nicknaming Choky, because when it's on my head and like you get a wind or anything and it just comes right back and I go blah, 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 blah. It doesn't actually choke you too bad, but it's still kind of annoying. And there it is. Temple number 21. Tairyuji. Off my bike for the moment. Just left it at a intersection, which I'll have to go back to get to continue on my way to number 22. I think it's just around noon. So I still have time to get to number 22 as well. Gatehouse. And main temple not even in sight yet. Alright, up at the main temple now. Some of the carvings on these temples are just amazing. This is a beautiful temple. You guys probably can't see, but from here you can look over to temple number 20. I don't know what it is. It's making funny noises. Okay, goodbye, guy. Alright, so just brought my bike over this pass, which required a bunch of climbing up steps. And then, so pretty sure this is the top. So I was still on my way to temple number 22, Byodoji. And well, this will be the first time I have to take my bike down steps. So far I've been lucky with having like a paved road to go down most of the time. So this should be interesting. And so I find myself traveling through an unknown bamboo forest. Which way do I go? Oh, that way. Now I will have to say that this is an interesting looking rest hut. Made for pilgrims. Thank you, Anand City, Chinocho, for your delicious, delicious, life-giving water. I've been low on water for a little while, so I refilled all 4 of my bottles just now. And here we are. Temple number 22, Ryodoji. 1/4 of all of the temples. But we haven't done that in distance yet. We still got a long ways to go. Now this is a cool rest stop. And here we are at temple number 22. I forget the name even though I just saw it a moment ago. Always with the stairs. Have about 20 minutes before temple closing time, so where the stamp office closing, so gonna check out the temple and then go get my stamp. I just passed the stamp office. Morning, day 5. Just about set out. This is the room I stayed in. And here are some sea turtles that are just outside of the hotel I stayed in. Here, Umigame Hana. And there's the ocean. This is a spot where sea turtles come to lay their eggs apparently, so well, that's pretty. Like there's also a museum about sea turtles just over there. And I think I saw something about where if you see a turtle laying eggs or coming back or anything, you should report it to a certain number. So I take it a bit seriously here. I don't know why the turtles are here in this pool. Maybe they're baby ones that haven't been let out yet. Alright. I don't think you guys can see that, but top sign says we're entering Kochi Prefecture. So for the most part we're done with Tokushima Prefecture now. Unless we decide to come all the way back to temple number 1 or that area just so that we can say we did a complete loop. But I'll have to see how I feel at that time.
2 hours.
Just thought I'd share a bit of the scenery I've been getting. Well, I don't know if you guys can see the road continuing on down there. Had a headwind for this entire trip today so far. Still have another 30 kilometers or so. I've come about 50 or so, I think. It's a long trip. Alright. Getting close to temple number 24. Not quite there yet, but there it is. Oh, like, it's a little windy still. Giant statue. A guy, a monk. And there's a sleeping Buddha over there, golden sleeping Buddha over there behind him to his left too. But yeah, that's a big statue. Alright, temple number 24, which I think I'll nickname the Windy Temple. It has a long name that I can't remember right now. Just left my bike down on next to the highway and came up to the hiking path because I couldn't see any other good alternative. It's like a good 400-500 meter hike, like straight up stairs. So pretty tired and really hungry. And so that's the road apparently that gets you up to the temple, which is named Hotsumisakiji. That's the name. And here we are at Shushoji Temple number 25. They sure do love their stairs.